Now, I've been loving my look this morning. The urban utility trend is making a serious comeback this season, especially in menswear. Think soft car keys, raw denims, leather jackets, utility-inspired trims, very masculine cuts and looks. So we're keen to find out a bit more about this fashion trend, especially from my own perspective. We invited Seth Shazi, one of the best-dressed men we know, to give us his interpretation on the show. Welcome to it, making his television debut.
Thanks, man.
Seth, awesome to have you here. I think
Great
so
to be
many
here.
people follow you to get those little tips, to get the inside of you. If you can dumb it down for us, for the likes of myself, what goes into the utility trend?
Well, essentially, the utility trend is actually one of the most classic and timeless sort of menswear looks. It comes from the street, so it's authentic, and it's been around for quite some time. We've seen it in several designers for the past few seasons, and it's a matter of just combining urban with a bit of utility trim wear and more functional wear, similar to your jacket.
Yeah, man. Yeah. In our line of work, where I'm expected to be camera ready and then climb onto a mountain or get onto a motorbike or do something like that.
And soon you'll be having drinks.
You know what I'm saying? And you've still got to look the part. So I'm loving the fact that we've got that utility base, but there's something very masculine about it as well.
Oh, no. Totally. And I think that sort of like is where more of the military influence is coming through, where, you've seen it, everyone in the street nowadays, they want to be in a parka, and it has to be lighter, and you've got things like fill jackets now making it into mainstream fashion. It's not just for the lumberjack that's going out there. So, yeah, it's currently, I mean, if you look at sort of jackets like that, and then the more distressed the denim, the better. You can't overdo it and look like a, street hobo, but, it's kind of a push. There's so much space and scope to play with. Khaki is a huge color at the moment, army greens, anything sort of like functional and militant is where you really want to be looking at. And also, one of the trends that's so interesting is people are not afraid to mix different seasons. And that's where I think a lot of designers started getting inspiration. And that's when we saw a lot of evolution with the fashion. Like a few years back, you had people like Bill Cunningham and photographer Scott from the Sartorialist, and like locally we have Trevor. And they were looking at what people were wearing to the fashion shows and like mixing trends together. Now designers are listening and actually showing that in their runways. And
sorry to interject. We came through quite an androgynous men's winter, which is it's great from a concept perspective, but it doesn't become very functional. What tips would you give for a guy like myself wanting to go that utility trend? What should we be looking out for?
There are just a few staples that you sort of want to have in your closet. One of the few things would be a statement biker jacket. So like a leather, it'll last with you. It's an investment piece. Splash a little bit and buy one of those.
It'll last forever if you go leather as well.
Exactly. And distressed denims, that's something. It's raw, it's authentic, and it will last forever. You want a fill jacket. Don't be scared. And you want like a post-apocalyptic sort of look like that. It's something that will not make you look weird. It's actually what's in at the moment, and also it can allow you to show off a little bit more of your individuality. Focus on some beige colors, a lot of warm tones, the stones, the slates, and obviously look here, back in the day, like utility or urban look had to be camo. Now it has a more sort of fitted and cinched silhouette. And I mean, you could wear this
Not just restricted to cargo pants anymore, man. I love that. And this has been dressed up quite funky,
and you can wear it with a nice brogue shoe.
I absolutely love it. So, is it hot right now? Should we go out and utilitize our wardrobe?
If anyone who follows me on Instagram, you'll see that basically within the next week, I'll be rocking all of this. I mean, like today, you can see like buttoned up denim and little distressed denims. So that's what you're going to be looking at. And the great thing about this is that it takes you from the winter month up and transition up to summer. So it's still layering enough, and for you to like actually start like easing away from the coats and the furs and stuff.
And there's kind of a relaxed vibe, and it does make me feel pretty pumped up, which is what you want out of your fashion.
I mean, you look pretty spiffed today.
Thank you so much, dude. Thank you. I wasn't fishing at all, man. Seth, you're awesome. Your Instagram account is phenomenal. Where can we find you on Instagram?
It's just Seth_Shazi on Instagram.
Awesome, man. You're a guiding light, my brother. Thank you so much. Well done on your television debut as well. So there you have it. Advice straight from the expert on how to make the urban utility trend your own. And of course, with Woolworths being the destination for men's summer fashion, you can go shop this look at woolworths.co.za. Being fashion forward has never been this easy. Now, of course, we want to give you the opportunity to be inspired by more menswear, some classic, and of course, all of the new trends. So Woolworths is giving you and a partner a chance to mingle with the IT crowd at the upcoming Men's Health Fashion Show at Shimmy Beach Club on Wednesday, the 21st of September. I'm definitely going to be there. To enter, all you need to do is simply tweet at Expresso Show and tell us why you want tickets and include the hashtag Woolworths Men. And of course, all the terms and conditions can be found on expressoshow.com. And that competition closes at midday today. So please hurry, get those tweets in.